in the military. In the spirit of the Passover holiday, we reflect on what's known as the Jewish Holiday of Freedom. IBA's Eli Wogelanter spoke with the Hartman Institute research fellow and historian Gil Troy about the many meanings of the festive occasion.
Pesach is a very popular holiday among Jews for two basic reasons. One is it's got the three F's: family, fun, and food. And every holiday has to have a little bit of spice, and this one has a lot of it.
Almost every popular holiday has to have food because that is a basic.
Right. They wanted to kill us. We survived.
Let's eat.
The second thing is, I think, a deeper reason, which is that there's a dynamic in Pesach between universal ideals, especially the ideal of freedom, and very particular Jewish expressions. We all sing the Dayenu song, we all eat the matzah, and I think that dynamic between having a broad message, especially in the 21st century, where we live in freedom centers, we live in the freedom center of Israel, we live in the freedom center of the United States, we live in the freedom center of Canada, so we love that freedom idea and that freedom ideal.
But is there not a gap between the freedom centers and relating to slavery? How do you tell a 15-year-old who lives in one of these freedom centers about slavery and relating to slavery?
Well, as a historian, I think that in order to understand who we are today and understand where we want to go in the future, we have to know our past. And if we're raising a generation of 15-year-olds who, thank God, have no experience of slavery, is one thing. But if they have no memory, no collective memory of slavery, then we've failed as educators. And one of the most successful things about Pesach is understanding that education is a key to continuity, and the Pesach Seder is all about the older people talking to the middle-aged people, talking to the younger people. And so I think to my 15-year-old, and I actually have a 15-year-old, Pesach is an opportunity to say, look at all we have. Look at all the good things that we have, the goodies we enjoy, from the iPods and the iPads to the freedom. But know that this comes at a great cost, because there are generations before us which didn't have that. And it's not to give a Jewish guilt trip, but it's to give a deepening understanding of how lucky we are to be living in this moment, but also how it could change.
Even though they got off to somewhat of a late start following